Okay, let me tell you how my first video game started as a joke. Yeah, not kidding. One simple phrase, full screen. That's it. That's literally what started a 4-year-long journey that has completely changed my life. What up, jammers? It's Joey, and today's story is about how my roommate and I made a video game, released it on Steam, and that joke is still something we're working on today. So here's how it went down. My roommate's playing Grounded on his massive TV, but the game is in windowed mode. Like literally a quarter of the screen, if that. I'm like, bro, why aren't you playing full screen? And he says, my laptop can't handle it. So me being the great roommate that I am, I go downstairs, grab my extra PC tower, go back upstairs, tell him to quit the game because we're going full screen. And that line, full screen, became a running joke between us. He was, of course, super grateful, and that moment really deepened our friendship. A few weeks later, he's telling me that the PC has been great, and he's finally able to do things that his laptop could never handle, like build a video game. And I'm like, whoa, I always wanted to make a video game. He know how to code, I love storytelling, boom, perfect combo. So we made a Discord server and a crazy goal, make and publish a game in 1 year. The first thing posted was my story idea. It was about a 12-year-old boy whose 8-year-old sister got taken into the woods by evil ghosts, and you would have to go into the woods and solve puzzles, find her, get her back. Simple, short, manageable. But then things changed. Those early months were full of testing and experimenting. He was adding enemies, I was learning how Unity worked. And before we knew it, we drifted away from the original story. What started as a rescue mission turned into something darker. A game about escaping this evil, nightmarish world filled with monsters you really don't want to meet. We renamed it to Escape Purgatory. By October 2022, after a full year of learning, coding, designing, and testing, we did it. We released our first game on Steam, just 2 friends, 1 idea, and 1 big dream. Here we are, Jambit, releasing our first ever game, Escape Purgatory. Release now. Click. Oh, it's loading. All publishing tasks have been complete. Release date, there it is, official, October 21st, 2022. And no, this isn't our full-time job. We both still have lives, jobs, families, and everything else. But that moment, that felt incredible. We set a goal and we actually hit it. Oh, but we weren't done. During development, we kept tossing around the idea of a survival mode. Waves of enemies, maybe power-ups and upgrades, and that classic pressure. See, some of my favorite games are Left 4 Dead or classic COD zombies, and I got really inspired by those games for this game. But of course, I still wanted it to be its own thing. So we started working on survival mode, adding RPG layers, tweaking mechanics, balancing damage, all the while still holding down our own jobs. But we finally released the update. Friends said they liked it, but no one really played it. That's when you know something's off. And then came the comment that every indie developer fears.
You should add multiplayer.
You ever feel your soul leave your body? Because that is what that felt like. Multiplayer was never the plan, but we wanted to deliver. So we tore the entire game apart and started rebuilding. It was brutal, but it also taught us so much. Every bug, every crash, every fix made us better developers. In 2024, I used my film background to make 4 live-action short films for the game. One of them even randomly plays when you load into the game, giving you a taste of the horror that you're about to face. We changed how survival mode works, added new cosmetics, speedrunning elements, achievements, all the things that I personally love from other games. And by 2024, we officially left alpha and entered beta. Huge milestone. But of course, now we had a clear goal and a roadmap that we wanted to follow. So 2025, we have been grinding. Now here in October, we've released a new map. Survivor mode, final tweaks, added more unlockables, and we're still pushing towards multiplayer. Whether this game blows up or not doesn't really matter to me. Now, don't get me wrong, if I could make this a full-time endeavor, I definitely would, and that is the goal. But when I look back at Escape Purgatory, I see more than just a game. I see growth and learning, but I also see two friends who decided to go full screen on their dreams. Escape Purgatory isn't just about escaping monsters to me anymore. It's about escaping your own doubts. If you ever wanted to make a game or start something that feels impossible, do it. Because one day you'll look back and realize you're not stuck in purgatory anymore. So if you would like to check out my game, it's currently on sale for $2.50 for the Halloween Steam sale. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far, make sure you leave a comment saying full screen so I know that you made it this far. Drop a like and subscribe. I'm changing my content to be a little bit more informative and storytelling, so they will take a bit more time to release, but the content will be worth it for you. But until next time, keep jamming and I'll see you then. Bye!